Which sentence has incorrect subject-verb agreement? As a quick review, in general, subject-verb agreement refers to when a verb receives an S or not. If the subject is I, you, we, or they, the verb does not receive an S. If the subject is he, she, or it, the verb does receive an S. So we would have she eats, but they eat. It sounds more complicated than it is, and most of the time you can get by with simply a good ear for what sounds right in English. With this in mind, let's take a quick look at the subjects and verbs in our choices. A. Sentence 3. Based in Taiwan's capital, Taipei, Huang is the co-founder and CEO of MiniWiz, a company that takes different types of waste and transforms them into over 1,200 materials that can be used for construction, interiors, and consumer products. We have more than one subject-verb pairing here, so let's start at the beginning. Our first subject is Huang, or he. As we can see that verbs paired with he require an S, and our verb, is, does have an S, as opposed to the plural are, we can see that this is correct and move on. Our next subject is a company, or it. Again, it also requires an S, and our verbs here, takes and transforms, both have S's, so this choice can be marked off. B. Sentence 7. It was designed by the company in partnership with the Fujian Catholic University Hospital in Taipei and may begin to admit patients as early as June. Our subject here is it, which needs an S with its verbs. And our verb, was, does have an S, as opposed to the plural were. We don't have to worry about may begin, as that format would stay the same whether the subject was singular or plural. Because everything's correct here, this choice can be marked off. C. Sentence 8. The walls of the MAC ward is lined with panels made from 90% recycled aluminum and insulation made from recycled polyester. Our subject here is the walls, or they, which we see doesn't get paired with an S verb. Our verb, however, is, with an S, instead of the plural are for the walls are. As we can see this subject-verb pair is incorrect, this is likely our answer, but we can take a look at choice D just to be sure. D. Sentence 9. Cupboard handles and clothes hooks are made from recycled medical waste such as PPE. Our subject here is cupboard handles and clothes hooks, or they, which we can see doesn't receive an S. And our verb, are, doesn't have an S, as opposed to the singular is. As everything is in place here, we can mark this as incorrect and go back and mark choice C, sentence 8, as our final answer.